So I'm getting ready for work this morning. I woke up and I'm putting on my clothes and I'm doing all my normal stuff, getting ready to go teach English at my school. And I'm up and awake and checking my phone and seeing messages from friends, and I'm seeing messages from people that I worked with when I was up north in the country, sending in messages saying that they're waking up to another alert again in Japan because North Korea sent a second missile yesterday up over the country of Japan here.
This is essentially the second time in less than 2 weeks, 3 weeks rather, that it appears that North Korea has fired a missile over Japanese territory.
And it's crazy to think that at this time, this point in our lives, in the history of the world, all the stuff that's going on, that this thing still happens, that there's still a country out there that wants to do harm and wants to seek harm, or at least intimidate the world into doing something that they want. And my friends are waking up and listening to things like this. And it's terrifying them. I'm afraid. I was not either time in the direction of the missile. The first one, I believe, just went over Tokyo area, went kind of over north of Tokyo, and the second one went up over Hokkaido. And they landed in the ocean. That's fine. That's great. You know, they didn't hurt anybody. They didn't do anything. They just freaked a lot of people out. But the one time it actually lands in Japan, the one time it actually messes up and it lands somewhere like Korea, like South Korea, or lands in Japan somewhere, or lands in Guam and hurts people and kills people, it's going to be a huge thing. And not only am I far away from my family back in the States, and I'm far away from my friends who are in the north of Japan, my girlfriend and people I love are here in the city Kobe that I live in now, and it all being risked because some guy wants to show off, Kim Jong-un wants to show off in North Korea and make some sort of statement against the rest of the world. And just the other day he sent out a message saying, you know, the world, we will turn America and Japan into ash, we will seek darkness for all these other countries, we will put Japan at the bottom of the ocean. What is this rhetoric? What is this talk? And I think I was watching the other day, and a guy named Abroad in Japan, he's a big YouTuber, put out a video of himself being woken up in Aomori Prefecture in the northern part of Japan. I'll just insert what he said here about people who go to this country and fund this kind of dictatorship, this kind of military that's happening up there. I'll just kind of insert a piece of what he said.
Like every time you go to North Korea, you're funding a regime that butchers its own people, that has hundreds of thousands of people locked away in concentration camps and fires missiles just stupidly and randomly at 6 a.m. in the morning. If you go to North Korea, you're a fucking idiot. Don't go.
And I couldn't agree more with that. It's you know, sure, it's fascinating that a country like that can exist nowadays. It's fascinating that a country like North Korea exists when we have all these other modern states, these other high-tech and what we consider civilized and advancing countries, all these good and positive things that are happening in the world. Then there's a place like North Korea that, like he said in this Abroad in Japan video, you know, that locks up their people, that has prisoners of war, that takes people from other countries and uses them in forced labor camps, that has these kind of dated political ideologies that don't make any sense in the modern world anymore. And they're threatening a country that I'm living in, a country that I love, and people that I love. And it's bizarre and weird and crazy. And it freaks me out to no level. I try not to let it get to me because I have to believe nothing bad's going to happen, or it's going to freak, you know, or I'm just going to be terrified. But I have to believe that me and the house that I live in, with the animals that I live in, with the people that I live with, and the people that I work with are all safe. Because if I don't believe that, then I don't know what to believe in. And I'm hoping that we stay safe in Japan, and Japan keeps us safe, and nothing bad's going to happen. But I am worked up, and I've got to be at work in 15 minutes, and this is just driving me crazy, and I don't really know what to do about it. And I hope the world comes together and they reach some sort of conclusion. I read that the UN is meeting today after imposing sanctions on North Korea, and they're looking to do something else to react to what they just did. I mean, it takes one time for North Korea to mess up and then things get really bad. And so it is worrisome, it bothers me a lot, and I don't know what to do about it. So I just wanted to throw this together because I'm frustrated, and it bugs me because like I said, I guess I have people here that I care about. I have friends here, close friends here. I have my girlfriend, I have my girlfriend's family, and I have friends who are up north and family back home to think about. And being in this country at this time, with this other country living close by, has got me scared. So anyway, that's my thing for now. Hopefully they don't launch any more missiles. And if they do, maybe I'll there'll be another video for me also being worried about it. So yeah, so guys, I'm gonna go to work. Sorry for this kind of weird tirade video. I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye bye.